Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I've got Rita. She is out from Canada. She owns a spa in Bowmanville, Ontario, and she's actually been a My Spa Rocket client for quite some time now, and it's great to have her back. She's got an amazing story to share, and she's done really, really well as a spa owner, so she's got a lot of valuable tips that she's going to be sharing with you. So Rita, welcome. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Rita. I own Relax and Glow Spa. I've been doing this since I was probably 23 years old. I've owned my own business since I was 26. I am 40 soon, unfortunately. I've been launched on my own for many, many years, and I enjoy my job. I do manicures, pedicures, waxing, facials, massages, microdermabrasion, basically anything that I deal with in the spa industry when it comes to the body. I also do a part of a section with hair. We have a great staff there and they're great. Everyone's all family oriented. Everyone's all happy and we just love our job. So love doing what I do every day.
And this is why we love working and partnering up with clients such as yourself, because you're like, if you're passionate about what you do and you love it, that makes our job easy, because as long as we bring you the clients, we know they're going to come back. We know they're going to be happy. So that's amazing, Rita. So that I think if anything, if anyone's listening, that's a piece of advice. You gotta love what you're doing. And if you're not, then you got to reevaluate your situation.
Yes.
Exactly. So just before we dive into the juicy stuff here, Rita, so like, why'd you open up your own spa? Like you said, when you were 26, you took the leap, you did it. So why?
Number one reason is because I heard a complaint from every single client that I always did is, I wish I can see you. Unfortunately, I do not have the funds. So that told me there's thousands of people in the world that want to be pampered and they just don't have the funding for it. Spas are very expensive. I do know that. There are people that want to come do 2-3 services a day, but unfortunately they do not have the budget. There's a lot of things that I couldn't do as a spa manager is because I didn't have the authority to do it. It's because I had so much staff to deal with. And the number one reason is I wanted to have my own hours, make clients more happy, and let them come and see me at least once or twice a month and come revisit me. And it's more on one-on-one, not rush. That was my main reason why I branched on my own.
So what has it been like since you've branched out on your own?
Oh, love it. I love it. I can't complain. I can make my own hours. I can deal with my own marketing team. I can make my own decisions. I take a lot of advice from you guys for sure. I don't think there's any type of advice I never took from you that I was negative about. Everything was always positive. And just the feedback from all the marketing team, I think is great.
That's amazing. Thank you, Rita. Thank you. So what would you say is your biggest tip when it comes to just like running the spa?
Oh, simple. Don't be scared. I went from a 6-figure income, terrified, to basically drop down to 60%. It scared the crap out of me. I'm not going to lie. I started from my home. I went from my house.
I remember that. That's where I first met you, Rita. Yes.
And I was very hesitant about you. I'm not going to lie. I never believed anything you said. I was like, blah, blah, blah. Typical marketing guy, young guy, doesn't know what he's talking about. Because I hear it everywhere. There's at least probably once a week or twice a month, I get a phone call from a marketing company, especially Google. And I'm just like, whatever, hang up, or emails, I delete. I just don't care. Because I've had such bad negative marketing people. You were the only one, like I've told, that has actually helped me. But I'm not going to lie, like I told you, when I saw you in my house, I'm just like, whatever. Sure, it's going to happen. But if it wasn't for the trial, I would not have gone with you. That trial did it for me. That little mini week trial. It was amazing. I couldn't believe how much people I had. And especially from going into a high-end spa, working a 6-figure income, I won't lie to you, I loved my job. I was just miserable because I hated my boss. She was not a nice person. It was all about, I felt like it was a factory, work. Time. I had to time myself constantly. I didn't like that type of atmosphere. So I jumped the gun, grabbed my tools, quit on the spot, and said, I'm going on my own. Took marketing school, business school, and I went up the ladder. Took me a long time, but I did it.
Wow, that's amazing. So it all routed back to just not being scared, because you got to be like, as a business owner, like what would you say, like every day you're taking some type of risk, right?
Absolutely, because you basically live your clients pay your income. If you don't treat your clients with respect, even the fact they can be rude, I would say about 60% of them come in very miserable and just stressed out, and your job is to de-stress them. So you want to make them happy, right? And I'm the type of person where I communicate a lot with clients. So I ask them, I hope you felt better. Hope to see you again. I always try to make them rebook if they can't. I still try to communicate with them within the month, just so I can get them in the door. And I always do promotions. That's the number one key, is to be affordable and do promos. I find that brings clientele back.
For sure. And it's not like you need to like make yourself look cheap or anything. I know that's not what you're saying, but just offer some type of special, you don't even need to discount the service, throw on an add-on, add 2 services into one and combo it, right? I know you do that a lot.
Absolutely. And the number one thing is clients, to them, I found in my industry, you're an image to them. You have to look yourself and look presentable, dress nice, do your makeup, do your hair. Because if you're going to tell them to do your eyebrows and your eyebrows aren't done, they're going to look at you and go, really? I know people, especially women. So
yours looks good. The whole, you look great today.
Oh, thank you. It's my bum day, but thanks.
Bum day, lazy hair day.
Yes. And I will tell you, when you were seeing me in Ajax, I had a bigger location, more staff. I was terrified to relocate. I will not lie. It's a huge demographic change. All my clients were more like the west side, not the east side. I knew nobody in the east. All my clients are from the west. I was grateful they all followed me and traveled.
Wow.
Because I went from a bigger location to a smaller, but believe it or not, I expanded bigger. Even the fact it's smaller, I've expanded bigger.
Boom. That's amazing. So now you went that's amazing. I love seeing that, just more and more growth, more and more expansion. Wow.
Yes, I was terrified to do it because it's a huge 40-minute drive commute. Huge difference. So. But
you deliver an amazing service. So they came.
I was grateful. Yes.
So Rita, on top of obviously not being scared, like what's another big tip? Like, let me re-ask this. So what would you say is something that every spa owner should focus on? What's like that one thing that if you could tell them one thing you need to focus on?
Customer service is your number one priority, is customer service, because without good service, they will not come back to you. That's my best tip, I find.
Okay.
Works for me.
So if I was a new spa owner, so let me be the student here. So Rita, you tell me customer service, it matters, but how do I do that? What does that mean? I feel like if you tell me customer service, there's 1,000 things I could do. Do I write like newsletters? Do I shake people's hands? What do I do? What's the secret?
Number one thing is you introduce yourself so they've never seen you before. Even if they've seen you before, you say, hi, nice to see you again. Trisha, it's lovely seeing you. I find no matter how many times you even see them, 1 time or 30 times, they still need to be told what to do, how to do it, how to get in the bed, what to undress, how to undress. You give them time and do not rush, I find. That's the number one key to owning a business, is do not rush clients, because they will always know. Women and men, no. Rush. That's
so make it comfortable. Make it a good experience right from the moment they walk in, during the service, to the moment they leave.
Yes. And the best part about it is, I find with my staff, even the fact I don't do the hair part anymore, my girls still introduce themselves and say, hi, are you here to see Rita? Or are you for hair? And I'm here to see Rita. They said, take a seat. Welcome. Rita will be right with you. They're they're great.
That's great. So now you've got a wonderful team as well.
Absolutely. And I won't trade them for anything. They're great girls.
Wow. So that's something, let's actually talk about that. So a lot of, especially even with our business and especially a lot of spa owners, it's like hard to get good employees, to get good team members. So I know at your old place, you had a lot of like, employees. So how do you A, like find them, and then B, how do you keep them as a good addition to the team? Because that's, if you find them, you got to keep them. But so there's kind of 2 sides that you got to get. Yeah.
Well, I find being a spa manager before, Even the fact I had a 50% discount, it was still expensive. With my girls, I don't charge them anything. I want them to upkeep themselves. They can help themselves to the makeup, to waxing, any services we have, I will provide them. Or if they can do it themselves, treat them with respect and treat them like you want to be treated. That's, to me, they're like family. I live here every day. I'm here every day.
And they do the same.
Smile.
Right? Smile.
Don't be moody.
That's a big one.
Don't be moody. Even if you have a bad
right?
Yeah.
And if anything, like, it's so cool being like, you get to talk to people. Like, that's part of your job. You get to just meet new people and like be friends with people. Like, that's awesome. So if you're having a moody day, be a little down, but you gotta get up. You gotta get that smile back.
Absolutely. And everyone's a team here. We always help each other. I find if you help each other, everyone's all happy. If you're just distant yourself and be like that where I used to work, it's never going to work. You don't want to go into work.
And it relates,
I used to be like that.
No, and you never want that because you got to love what you do. So it comes down to how you treat your customers and how you treat your team as well, because that's obviously going to reflect to the customers as well.
Absolutely. And I find you always have to communicate with the people that you're working with, and that's including you guys, because if I don't communicate with you, I'm not going to make it happen, right?
And same thing with us. We're always keeping you involved. We always want to keep you in the loop, get your opinion, know what's going on, so we can actually help you.
And one thing about that I've told you before, and I always keep saying that, like I told Laura this morning, I have to call her back. You guys are constantly communicating with us. And I find with you, you're not about the money. It's about making you successful. That's what made me come back to you. I will not lie. There's someone like familiar like with you. I didn't like them. I just kept comparing and they hated my guts. I was like, I said to them, I do not like your skills. You will never top my guys. I said, the reason I disconnected from you, because you guys moved out and I was going through a transition. It was just too much. And I had a baby. And then I reconnected. And you're not pushy. That's what I love about you. You're not forceful. You're all about helping and growing. That's what makes me be with you guys forever. So, and it's worked for me already. So.
And that's why we do what we do at My Spa Rocket, Rita. It's for this. It's hearing it directly from you.
Yes, even the fact you're very young, you're very smart. Smart boys.
It'll be good. Rita, we're actually going to be coming back to Toronto in sometime in June, so we'll have to pop by for a visit.
Yes, I would love to see you.
Amazing. Well, you have to hook us up with one of a massage or a facial.
For sure. Anything. For free, I don't care. I just want you to see my work.
Of course. And then we can preach it even more. So
yes.
What would you say is the biggest key, like the biggest key that you've been doing in terms of growing your spa? Like, what's been the one thing that's helped you growing?
Help me grow is number one key to help me grow is communication with my clients. That's my number one strategy, is to communicate for them to walk out and leave happy. If I don't let me give you a perfect example. I had a client who texted me yesterday, a week and a half after she got her shellac. Okay. Now you go to another spa and they'll be like, sorry, that's not my problem. Like, you tell me this a week and a half after getting this. I don't know what she was doing. She could have been cleaning with bleach for all I know. She could have been doing something with work. I don't know. She's a nurse. She's telling me a couple of the colors are peeling off. I said, you know what? It's a huge revenue loss for me, a half an hour out of my time, but come back, I'll retake him, soak it off, and reapply it. And I did. That will make her pre-book. Maybe in a 6 months down the road. I don't know, but I don't want her to write a bad review. And the number one thing is I tell people is that if they refer me to people or they write a review, I always give them a mini service for free or one of my spa products that I own.
Like your amazing bath bombs.
Yeah, I make bath bombs, bath salts, soap, lip scrubs, body butters, you name it. I can make anything.
The best of the best as well.
Yes, I always give free products. It works.
And then that goes back, like giving something for free or giving a bit of a discount, like it's worth it, because even if you break even with the client, like I was talking to Peyton, one of our other clients a few days ago about it. And like, you break even, like anytime they come back, that's profitable, right?
Yes.
Anytime they come back. So if you can just afford to break even lose a bit of money, they're going to come back. They're going to refer someone. They're going to leave a good review. That right there is all money. It's all money right there.
Absolutely. And you can book a deep tissue massage, and I find that your body is so badly, and I know they needed a hot stone massage, I will add it in for free just to make them
Wow.
happy.
Wow.
It's an additional $30, but I don't care.
Wow.
And that person rebooked with me the month after.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Worth it. And then did they get a regular massage or the hot stone massage?
They upgraded to the hot stone last time, and I gave them a flat rate. So if you're a client of mine, you become my regular, you get a flat rate.
So it's like a better deal for the massage, like a membership price.
Absolutely.
I love it.
It's like a VIP.
Nice client focus. That's like with us. Our number one thing we live by is we always say it every time we have a meeting. We live and die by our clients. Our clients are everything. It's with every business. Without clients, you're nothing. Customers are your lifeblood.
Yes.
So it's so amazing because there's two sides of it. There's number one, like obviously getting customers, because if you're a spa owner and you have no customers, you're not going to have a spa.
Absolutely. That's why you got to be their best friend, even if they're wrong. Trust me, I know. You just put a smile on your face and go, okay.
And then that's exactly falls into the second one, and you got to keep your clients happy as well.
Absolutely. Yes.
Wow. So I always like asking this question. So basically, picture this. Day one being a spa owner. I'm sure there was a lot of things you wish you would have known. If you could say one thing right now to another spa owner listening, what would that be? It's day one of them opening their spa. They just unlocked the door for the first time.
Very simple. Market research your business. Market research your marketing team. Market research your demographic area, and market research your people around you that's owning a spa and how close they are, and price match. That's the best advice I can give you because I've learned from that.
Okay. So make sure you're not overcharging or even underpricing yourself, right?
Yes. Owning a spa is, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought being a spa manager is very stressful. I find it's working double hours, putting 10 times more effort into it, takes a lot out of your family life. But the key to success is to market research your business constantly and keep up to date with education and who's around you and who's opening up and who's not opening up. Because if you don't survive within the year, you'll crash. And you can't be money hungry, I find, because it will make you drop down. Because there's tons of spas in here. There's like 8 or 10 in like downtown Bowmanville. They're everywhere, especially the Vietnamese people. They're everywhere.
So you got to make sure that you stand out then.
Absolutely. You want them to be recognized. I want people to know I'm in Durham region. I'm very well known in Durham region. People know me because I'm always on Instagram and Facebook. I'm always marketing myself in my personal page. Don't overmarket yourself because people get bored, but you always want to change your ads because people look at it and they get bored. I know women, they surf a lot.
Yep. So that's why that's like with us. That's why every month we're always giving basically a new video, make it creative, make it new. And then that's great because we still have the old one plus the new one. So that way it's more and more content.
Absolutely. And it's always good to look to see what's around you. Like I will take a walk and spend extra time and grab brochures just to see what's going on. Because without that, I have no clients. Because people try to have the bang for the buck. Even the fact they're affordable doesn't mean they're good. Even the fact they're expensive doesn't mean they're good.
That's very true.
You present yourself and try to get your clients to post a review. You want them to do that. Because people look at that all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's like people read a book by its cover, that's step number one. And especially if you know what you do is good, like it's your duty to get people in there. So if that means preaching your service, if that means marketing your business, getting exposure, asking people reviews, that's your duty as a spa owner because what you do can help people, can, like you said, relieve people's stress, make them feel good about themselves, give them a 60-minute break. That is your duty to get them in there and to deliver your service to them.
Absolutely. And the best advice I can give you, even if they don't buy anything off your shelf, always leave with a brochure. That is mandatory. And it has to be within the branding. You cannot change it and market yourself and change your branding all the time. That turns off people.
Mm-hmm. Have your consistent face.
Yeah. And just keep your branding the same. not so different colors all the time. I see it all the time in spas. I
Mhm.
market research a lot in my business.
You're a pro. I think we got Rita. I think we might have to bring you on as like a consultant part time or something. I
I'm
think you got
always market.
a lot of stuff to share. We might
I
have to
will
do a
always
2.0.
I will always, even in bed, I'm looking up spas. It's really sad.
Hey, no, that's good. That's good. So I guess that's another thing. Do your homework. If you're a spa owner, don't just look in your area. Like look in other areas. Model success. Find a spa that is doing something well and do what they're doing because it's obviously working.
You will crash, I guarantee you. I see it all the time. People shut down like crazy here. It's really sad because they don't market research.
Mm-hmm. And then,
And
like,
sanitation is so important. Always keep your place clean.
Wow.
Trust me.
Wow. We're loaded with tips here. So Rita, just to wrap it up here, what would you say? Is there anything else that you didn't share that you think the audience needs to hear?
Be positive and always try to go with your gut feeling and go with drive. Don't be so negative. It's going to take a year to 2 to establish a busy clientele base. And don't be so discouraged because people don't show up, or don't be discouraged because people are complaining and they'll never come back. They might come back once, they might come back 10 times. The best advice I can give you is to be motivated at all times and put a smile on your face.
There we go. Amazing. Well, Rita, thank you. I think right now you should shout out your spa, tell people how they can find you so they can check you out. Because obviously after hearing all the value that that you dropped here, the least they could do is give you a follow or leave you a review.
Yes, and I'm going to go into one of my leads that starts at 1:30 today. She's booked an upgrade. She loved the $55 massage promo I have, and she decided to give a microdermabrasion, and I gave her a 40% discount. So that's more bang for my buck because she found me on Facebook.
There we go.
You can find me on Facebook under Relax and Glow Spa or www.relaxandglowspa.com, or you can look me up on my Facebook page under Glow Products under my business name. Thanks.
Amazing. Thank you, Rita.
No problem. Ciao.
Okay.
See you later.
Right. Oh, okay. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. So yeah, Rita, that was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. That was great.
No problem.
Awesome. Did you see the review I left you the other day?
I
Google
did.
review?
I loved it. Thank you.
You're
Yes.
welcome. You're welcome. Now
I'm
I just
flattered.
got to come get it. So I know it's true.
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
Amazing.
sweetheart.
Thank you. Rita, would you actually mind leaving us? Would it be cool if you left us a Google review and a Facebook review? It would help us out a lot.
Absolutely. Just send me the link and I will definitely do that. I highly recommend your business, your company. You would be super fun to sign up for your company.
Wow.
Just
Advice
because
to another spa owner.
good-looking boys, just because they're two good-looking boys and young don't mean they're no good. I was very hesitant. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you so much. I just sent them over to you. And then when we have this video edited, I'll send you the link as well. And once again, Rita, thank you. We'll be putting it up on our website. And I know this is going to help another spa owner out there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Ciao.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.